nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And today we're looking at the Transformers Legacy Armada Wheeljack. Although I'm going to call this Nightracer because the paint job literally reminds me of G2 Nightracer, as well as the front chest in general, minus that little scar there. But here is Wheeljack in robot mode. It's basically just the Earthrise sideswipe molds, but I think the front end was remolded with new headlights and obviously the slash where the Autobot symbol is. There's also a Decepticon insignia right under it, since if I remember correctly, this interpretation of Wheeljack was a traitor, and he joined the Decepticons or something, or worked with them. But yeah, no, solid looking figure, looks really good. I love the black, gold, and the blue. It all works really well. Very panda colors on the head, so very interesting. There's really not much else to say about the robot mode. I can't really go into the character since I'm not a huge person when it comes to the Unicron trilogy. I never really got that invested in it, but I am going to comment a lot on the car mode because I do have a lot to say about that. So without further ado, let's get to the transformation. Okay, we're going to start with removing these batons. I know there were missiles on the original figure. They were designed for some kind of going door like contraption that was part of the figure. I just noticed the legs move in unison. I wonder if that's just because of the way the pegs are molded. But yeah, this is just a side swipe mold. This is pretty much nothing new, so we're going to just kind of breeze through this. So go ahead and fold the fist in. Fold the elbows up like this. Let's go ahead and get that shoulder cannon off. Which, I don't remember if they had a shoulder cannon or not. But anyway, go ahead and I'm going to straighten the head out too. Fold the front end of the car up. And I think we can move the arms out. Alright, and then what we're going to do is fold out these door panels. At least they look like door panels. If I remember correctly, the original car mode was... So, speaking of the car mode, if I remember correctly, the original car mode was like... It was like a combination of like a Ferrari 360 Modena and a Ferrari F50. It was a very weird looking vehicle, but it was really cool. But we'll look at that here when we get to the vehicle mode, which isn't too far off since we're pretty much almost there anyway. So that's part of the reason I even bring it up now. Although to be honest, it kind of reminds me of a Lamborghini Diablo. For anyone familiar with that car. If I can get this leg panel to open. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not explaining the transformation. It's literally just the Earthrise side swipe mold, so if you're familiar with that figure, you already know how to transform this. Although I will say this, it looks amazing in black, especially with the remolded front end. But, alright, let's go ahead and plug that in. Fold these down. And there we have it in car mode. So, it still retains a lot of the element... Oh, that's not quite folded in. So it still retains the rear half of a Lamborghini Countach, minus the spoiler. Actually, I wonder if these can fold a spoiler of some kind. I don't think they do. I think they clip onto the side, actually. Yeah, I think these become like side skirts, which, okay. Kind of cool. It's interesting, to say the least. I kind of don't want to do it, though, because I'm worried I might ruin that blue paint. I also don't like how it hides the stripe either, so I actually might not do that. Whatever, we'll leave it there for now since I already put them in. And then you can put the cannon on top of the vehicle mode in a very twisted metal style fashion, or on the sides if you want to do that. But yeah, the front of the car, at least I think it's the headlights, really reminds me of a Ferrari 360 Modena. But then on the original toy, the main body of the car looked more like a Ferrari F50. Though to be honest, because of the more modern looking front end and the Lamborghini style body, it really does kind of remind me of a Lamborghini Diablo. So it's a mishmash of several cars for sure. I'm going to take those off because I don't want to ruin those stripes, and they look really good. I love the black and the neon blue. But yeah, this is literally, like, these colors are basically G2 Nightracer, and it looks really nice. Would have preferred not to have that slash there, but this is technically based on Armada Wheeljack, so... I mean, considering I'm going to be using this in my Dreads team, which, yes, I've made my own faction of dreads using different characters. It actually is kind of fitting to have that battle damage there. But anyway, I've rambled on enough about the car mode and other such things, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was at least informative. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!